Hi, I'm Matt Paff, and for this exhibitor overview, I'm going to interview myself. Today I want to cover a technology that I distribute in the Australian market called Sales SWOT, and give you a bit of an overview on what that does and why you should be using it in your business. Let me just jump right into the presentation. Effectively, Sales SWOT's been built on 20 years of experience around deep data analysis around sales, particularly for B2B inventory-based businesses. Effectively, it integrates with most of the accounting and inventory management systems in the Australian market, and if it doesn't, we're happy to look at the integration. And what we've basically released just recently is our new mobile app. While SWOT's been available in a browser for some time, our new mobile app is now available on Google Play and Apple iOS App Store. Just search for SalesMatrix SWOT and you can download the app today. So let's get into a bit of an overview about why SWOT exists and what value it has for your business. So these are the key 5 questions we want to discuss. What problem does our product solve for wholesalers? Well, the answer to that question is pretty straightforward. It helps grow your sales. It directs your sales team on what they should be talking to their customers about. Very, very simple, plain English, backed by very deep data analytics. And we're going to jump in and show you that in a moment. What are the identifiers with someone who should engage with us? Someone with an outbound sales team, someone who is selling B2B, someone who's selling inventory. Those are the key 3 factors that would basically identify someone who's right for the SWOT product. Are there any demographics, psychographics that identify how we can help? Well, someone who's looking to grow, someone who's got an established channel to market, someone's got an established client base and is looking to effectively get more out of that through cross-sell, through upsell, through these sorts of things. Who we help? Well, this product's been around a long time. There's a whole raft of different companies that have used it, from big brands to small brands. Happy to share that in a slide at the end. Budget, we're talking about as little as $150 a month gets you 5 users of the SWOT product, and it's guaranteed to grow your sales by more than the cost. Else we're happy to give you money back and switch it off. So it's a pretty simple investment proposition. So let's jump in. Effectively, SWOT has been bought out of a product called SalesMatrix. This is SalesMatrix. It's a very detailed, very complex, but awesome sales analysis tool. I can analyze my customers by period. I can chop and change to look at my products by customers. I can dissect my sales data any which way and effectively get very detailed, deep analysis around that. I can sort ascending, descending. I can sort across the rows. If I want to know what makes up this $3,421 worth of sales, I drill down on it. I can see that it was sold across 10 periods by this particular salesperson, and this is the average percentage margin and results that we're getting on that particular product. If I want to basically switch to a nice customer view, this demo is not about SalesMatrix. What it's about showing is that this product's been around a long time with some pretty deep, detailed analytics built in. There's things like traffic lights that apply, bring your attention based on mathematics to variations from the bell curve. But this is where the product gets really powerful. I can double click and drill down on a particular customer. I can see key information about that customer. I can also see, the key intelligence. So what are the category comparisons? What are the products that other people within this particular category are buying that these guys aren't buying? What are the products that others within the same region as this particular customer are buying that these guys aren't buying? What are the products that people within the same demographic are buying that this guy isn't buying, etc.? What are the products they used to buy that they don't buy anymore? What are the market basket opportunities? Market basket is, hey, you buy the Big Mac, would you like the fries and the Coke with that? What are the top products that this customer's buying off you, and what have been the last sales? So this sort of deep analytics, I could do a demo on SalesMatrix for about 5 hours on the sort of power that the product has. The reason I've started with this is to explain why SWOT exists, because this tool is so great that we found that our customers would suffer from a bit of analysis paralysis. Sales reps would go, there's so many things here for me to look at. What do I need to do to actually improve the way my business operates or grow my sales? So within SalesMatrix, we introduced this thing called the Opportunity Navigator. What the Opportunity Navigator was about is about trying to deliver plain English insights into what you could do to sell more within your customer base. And so if I come and start the Opportunity Navigator, you'll see here we've got this plain English, what customers and what are they buying, which salesperson, who are they buying from, etc. This led to this idea that, hey, what we should do is, I don't want to use the dumb it down, but what I want to use is keep it simple, stupid, the KISS principle. How do we basically take these really complex, deep insights and present them to sales reps so they know what to sell? And that's really where Sales SWOT was born. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to swap over to my mobile phone, and you will see the SWOT product in operation. All right, so I've brought up on my phone, just to show, I'm just mirroring my phone here, the SWOT application. I'm a sales rep, I'm out on the road, and I'm about to visit a bunch of my customers. First thing I get is a list of the customers that are relevant to me. So these are all the customers that I'm attached to as the rep in the territory. The color coding on the left is all about revenue. What I can identify there is based on the traffic lighting. This Allen Extruders is one of our top revenue customers based on the bell curve. So they're in the top 20% of customers. The color coding of the actual wording of the name, the letters, represents margin. So those with basically good color code there represents a really good margin within the base. I'm just going to have a look at Airmaster Systems. I'm drilling down, and the reason for the name SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So what we've basically done with the SWOT tool is really break down these complex algorithms and these complex analysis and put it into plain English that a sales rep can understand quite quickly. So we can see this is a high margin customer. They've grown their sales over the last 12 months. They've grown their margin over the last 12 months as well. This is the area where a lot of users of this product just focus, which is the opportunities. So I can see that this customer has purchased 4 times between these dates, which is 6 weeks ago. So they haven't purchased recently, so there's an opportunity to talk to them. This is probably one of the most powerful features of the tool. Products similar customers have bought. So what I'm going to do, we're going to have a look at what are the products that similar customers are buying that this customer isn't buying. And so I'm going to talk to this customer about each of these different products. And I'm going to find out whether they should be buying these products. A bit of a cross-sell, upsell scenario. I can see that basically 17 other customers have particularly bought this extreme melt, snow, ice melt. So here's a great opportunity for us to sell to that particular customer. And really, that's what it's about. You know, I can come in and I can make notes against this. I can basically, there's a whole section on who the contacts are within the organization. I can see graphs of their sales over time. I can basically see the key details about that customer. But in effect, where the power of the product really comes in is looking at, okay, these guys are buying 34 products off us regularly. So these are the ones that we should be selling them. They've stopped buying these particular 11 products. Why have they stopped buying them? Let's have a conversation with them. Similar customers have bought these products. So these are the products that they're not buying. So that's SalesMatrix SWOT. Awesome tool available today. Pretty compelling offering. It's brand new in the market as an app. As you saw, love to get you up and running. No risk. Just get it up and running, syncing on your data and give it to your sales reps. Month-to-month proposition. Use it, basically love it, and tell all your friends about it. Any questions, please come back to me on the website, www.valueadders.com.au, www.valueadders.com.au, or shoot me an email at matt@valueadders.com.au. That's matt@valueadders.com.au.